Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nerd Avengers. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to Nerd Avengers Tower. And I think it's going to be a good day. I think it's going to be a good stream. We got to talk. Taika Waititi Star Wars. Do we want it? I've got some points. I've got some counterpoints. We're going to have a discussion about it. We're going to talk about the good. We're going to talk about the bad. We're going to talk about the possibilities. We're going to talk about all of it. We're going to talk about Zion Scott. Welcome to the Nerd Adventures. You are a Nerd Adventure now, my friend. Make your way around the tower. I'll be there soon. Also want to kind of chill in the back half of the stream. I was thinking about maybe reacting to some videos. If you guys have some cool, nerdy videos you want me to see or you want to hang out and watch together, we can do that as well. We're just going to keep it pretty casual here. You know, pretty casual. Apparently NASA's doing something real crazy and they're going to show us the multiverse. So I'm kind of excited for that as well. I'm pulling into the tower. I'll see you in a second. I'll see you in a second. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to your Tuesday stream. It's going to be a good one, man. Just keeping it moving here at Nerd Adventures Tower. Lots of stuff to get into. I wanted to touch base with you guys a little bit about the Taika Waititi Star Wars movie. I was going to do this as a video, just as a regular video, but it's kind of like a light news day, so I'm going to take my script. I'm going to take my script and we're going to go over it. Point, counterpoint. And we're going to have a discussion. I want to go to Poll Town. I want to see where you guys are at with it. There's good here. There's bad here. There's a lot of Taika here. Probably a lot of rock, paper, scissors jokes for you, yeah? That's a rock, paper, scissors joke for you there, yeah? And we're going to discuss that. And as I said at the top, man, I wanted to kind of just do some reacting later on the stream. There's a new Dragon Ball anime. It's a fan-made anime. Sorry, I'm adjusting something over here. It's a fan-made anime that I want to check out. Maybe we can watch that together. Maybe there's some other stuff that we can watch together. Yeah, and other than that, we're going to kind of keep it casual. Look, Lord Vito said they're showing pictures of the actual multiverse or some shit. So he's going to keep us in the loop on that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. I don't know what he's talking about. You know? So we'll get into all of that. But how are you guys? How's the morning treating you? What's the morning been like, you know? Did you sleep well? Have you had a workout yet? Did you sip some water? What's going on? How you guys doing? World's ending? Oh, that sounds not that great. That doesn't sound that great. I didn't sleep. Blinker time. Dude, I had a rough night as far as sleep, man. I couldn't fall asleep. What the fuck, man? Yeah, couldn't sleep, and I was really frustrated about it. I was like, what the hell, man? Stupid as heck. So I'm running a little bit lagging today. I'll try to chug the rest of this coffee and we'll get into it from there. So Stomachs in shambles? What the hell? What the hell? At work, unable to focus. I hear that. We love the Nerd Ventures logo on Nerd Theory. Yeah, wasn't that cool? This back here was gifted to me, as well as this Nespresso machine from many of you Nerd Vengers, and I thought that was so damn cool. So I'm happy to have that over there. So very cool. Sleepy AF? Yeah, man. I hear you. I hear you. Okay, so should we get into the members stream yesterday? So I accidentally showed my address to everybody. So I had to take that stream down. Sorry. I was excited about the Nespresso machine, and I ended up lifting it up in such a way that showed my address. So I had to take it down. Yeah, had to take that one down. We'll talk about it on Wednesday at noon. We'll do another members stream, so come on by for that if you're a Nerd Venture member. We'll do like a redo on that. Yeah, a redo on that. And I was like, I asked Lisa, I was like, yo, was it really noticeable? And she was like, yeah. So I was like, shit. Okay, so I'll take it down. Okay, guys, let's talk Taika. Let's talk Taika. Let's talk Star Wars. I do have some cool ideas and whatnot for videos and stuff that we're gonna do later on. Like, there's the Mando trailer that's like leaked, like more footage from Mando and whatnot. So, and Matthew, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'll get to that in just a second. And I'm going to the P.O. box today. I'm going to the P.O. box, so I appreciate that. Had bad issues about 6 months? Seth, what do you mean? What are you talking about? You know what? Fuck it. Let's address this right away, because we're doing it a little more casual today anyway. So let's address this right now. Matthew says, with a very generous $20 holler, and I appreciate that, man, says, feel like I am at an all-time low with my motivation. I have plenty of things I want to do, but I cannot get myself going. You seem like the self-motivating type, so I was wondering if you can offer me some advice. Yeah, I think that my honest to goodness advice, man, is when you're in a lull like that, you've got to probably do something that's going to change your physiology. And so you're probably not going to want to hear what I have to say. But I think the real solution for this, man, is like you got to get up and you got to get moving. A couple of different things can help you out. If you exercise, try to go exercise. That should help you out. And you really got to push yourself, man. You really got to get a sweat on. You know what I mean? Like, you really got to get a sweat on, and that'll help your physiology. But if you can't work out, I recommend some breathing techniques. Okay, one of my favorite ones is I do like 4 sharp inhales, 4 sharp exhales. So something like something like that. And do that for like a minute or two, and you may start to feel a physiological change. Like, the problem is, I think you have all these things that you want to do, but you're probably in this like really lethargic state. So you got to change your state. If you don't change your state, no level of like angst or emotion is gonna like get you to take that step, Matthew. So that's my advice, man, is get some physical exercise or do some breathing techniques, and I think you'll find a little bit of an improvement there. But that's like base level. That's base level stuff, right? You can go way deeper on that, but that's what I would say. Okay, so let's start with this Taika Waititi business, man. Let's go to Poll Town. Let's go to Poll Town right away with this. I want to know where you guys are at with this, because it's been really interesting. I talked a little bit with Theory about this last night. We talked about it on the stream. We talked about it off stream, because we want Star Wars movies. Like, look, how about this? Let's start with this. Put a 1 into the chat if you would like Star Wars movies again. Put a 1 into the gosh dang chat if you want Star Wars movies again. Because I think that, yeah, like, it's not as though we're all like, no, it's cool, like Disney Plus or whatever. Like, I'm cool. I'm chilling. Disney Plus, that's all we need. No. Yeah, you see that? We want fucking movies. We want Star Wars movies, okay? So that's good. That's good enough. So let's do this. Do we still want Taika Waititi Star Wars movie? Yes or no? Yes or no? Let me know in DOS chat. And also, I want to switch up this music a little bit. You know, I'm kind of feeling, what's this like? Ooh. Ooh, hot damn. Ooh. Ooh, girl. Yeah. I've been liking that. Wow, 50-50 on that. Holy shit. Okay, so, you know, look, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but let's go through it. Taika Waititi was hired to direct and co-write a Star Wars movie in 2020. It was announced on May the 4th, back when they took that holiday seriously. And I generally like Taika's work. I saw some people like on Twitter and whatnot saying like, dude, you're such a Taika hater and all this stuff. It's like, no, man, I'm not. I actually like his work. Hunt for the Wilder People is amazing. I love Ragnarok. Jojo Rabbit's really cool. Like, Taika's good, man. He's a good filmmaker. He has creative vision and he's good. However, I think it's something like his personal brand of humor and the way he just acts, right? Because he's kind of like a shit stirrer, you know, he's a troll, you know, all those different things. It just might not be the best fit for Star Wars right now, you know? Like, if things were going hunky-dory in Star Wars land, if we were all really satisfied with all these shows and movies and we were like, yo, Star Wars is killing it right now, then I think a Taika Star Wars movie is probably okay. I think a Taika Star Wars movie might be really fun, and even if we didn't love the vibe of it, we could probably enjoy it for what it is, okay? But that's not where we're at with Star Wars right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all hunky-dory. It's not all good. We're not having a good time. Some of us are, but I think for the most part, there's a lot of people that feel pretty, you know, divided on Star Wars. And whatever movie comes out next, unfortunately, has an inordinate amount of pressure on it. And so I think it might just be the case that it's not the right time for this guy to be doing a Star Wars movie, you know, especially the next one in theaters after the long hiatus after Rise of Skywalker, right? And we talked about this last week because in a lot of his comments about this and a lot of what he was saying in different interviews and whatnot, he was kind of like low-key, you know, putting it off to the side or, you know, downplaying the possibility of him actually doing it or whatnot. And I felt like it was weird. I was like, damn, dude, like, it kind of feels like he's trying to distance himself. Because, again, he would know, being a professional, being in the industry, he would know that when you go to do press for a big movie like this, bro, you're going to be asked about your Star Wars project. Like, that's obvious. And it's a huge thing for them to get clicks, to get, you know, all this different stuff. So, for sure, that's just going to happen. And his responses were not the most, I guess, like, confidence inspiring as far as like his movie actually coming out and being a thing, right? At least in my opinion. Over the weekend, it was reported, and it was the Hollywood Reporter. We talked about this last night. Let me see if I can pull it up here. They said that multiple sources, not just one, but multiple sources, have indicated that Taika's movie will film at the beginning of 2023. Yeah, this is via the Hollywood Reporter. Weird, right? Like, just kind of strange given all the context of the things that he had been saying, and now all of a sudden it's like, yo, he's doing it. Let me see if I can find the exact thing here. Come on. It's a long dilly-dally here. Okay, here we go. Taika Waititi's project may be coming way sooner than some of his interviews let on. Multiple sources tell us the project is eyeing an early 2023 start. God knows plans can shift with LucasFilm. Is the usual caveat, of course. See you after the break. Okay, that's cool. Multiple sources, but even they indicate that's really not the vibe they were picking up from his interviews and whatnot, okay? So now I want to go over point by counterpoint here on how I feel about Taika Waititi Star Wars movie, because there's good things here and there's bad things here, okay? So let's talk about the trolling. And let's talk about the way he interacts with the fans. Let's ask a couple of questions here. First question, let's go to Poll Town. I don't even know how to say like what I'm trying to ask here. Do you think how about this? Let's phrase it like this. Will Taika take press for his Star Wars movie more seriously? Do you think he's going to take the press for this more seriously than he did for Love and Thunder? What do you think? Noah says, yes, I do think that. Interesting. Yeah, I definitely don't see how he would. I say yes because he'll learn from his mistakes. But what, okay. 70% of you guys say no, and I agree with the majority of you. I just can't see a world in which Taika's not going to be Taika. Right? Like, he's going to be Taika. Love him or hate him, he's going to be who he is. Like, I can't imagine him actually coming out, taking this stuff seriously. Maybe in the occasional interview, he would talk about the certain things that he really liked about it. But Taika's going to Taika, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even think, to Nerd Executive's point, I don't even think he thinks he's made any mistakes. Yeah. So, with that in mind, I guess the next obvious question is, how do you think the Star Wars fandom is going to react to this? You know? Because you'll have a ton of people picking up every little thing that he says, even if it's a troll, even if he's saying it for, nothing but making waves. You'll have people picking up on it, and it kind of doesn't matter whether or not he's being honest. Like, even last night, right? Theory said he thought that he was being honest and he really forgot the prequels, and that he's, disrespecting the prequels, and he doesn't like the prequels, right? And it almost doesn't matter what his true intentions were with that comment, because it's just going to sort of fall across party lines or whatever, right? Like, certain people are just going to be super triggered by it and not like it. Other people will defend it, and it's just going to cause more conflict. I feel like a Taika Waititi Star Wars press tour will be less about the movie. It'll be more about Taika's comments and fan divide. And it's almost like the way I read it is like, dude, this is probably worst case scenario for how the discourse could go. We're not talking about the movie yet. You know what I mean? We'll talk about the movie in a second here, but I'm not even talking about the actual film. The film could be dope, right? The film could be sick. The film could be incredible. But I think regardless of that, you're talking about a dude who's going to be maybe the worst person for the Star Wars fan base. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. He's not going to stop. He's going to joke. He's going to poke fun. And if he says any shit like, I'll ruin your mythos in a minute, baby, and shit like that, which I think he will because he can't fucking help himself, people are going to lose their minds, dude. I strongly feel like his trolling way of talking to the fans and his cheekiness is not going to fly, bro. It is going to cause a lot of unneeded drama. The hilarious part of this, of course, is that LucasFilm, how did they not know this? How did they not pick up on this? And bro, I'm down for Taika creativity and Taika doing a movie, but how is it that the first movie back since Rise of Skywalker, The first time we're all going back to see Star Wars movie in theaters, you're going to have probably the worst dude possible for fan discourse going into it. You know what I mean? Like, that seems like a really, really bad. That seems bad to me. Now, on the other side, counterpoint to this is that it probably will be bad no matter who it is. And that the Star Wars fan base has sort of gotten to a place where I can't really even imagine a director or a writer or a creative person in general that would get this gig, that would do this, that wouldn't be met with some level of controversy, some level of scrutiny, right? So on the other side of this, maybe it's so broken already and the discourse is so beyond repair that fuck it, who cares? Like, throw his ass in there. You know what I mean? So the counterpoint to that is like, maybe it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, maybe in some weird way, Taika is actually the perfect person for this. Because there's always a caveat. There's always an asterisk next to the stupid shit he says. When Kathleen Kennedy says stupid shit, it's because we feel like she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. You know? When Taika says stupid shit, it might be the case that he's just trying to get a rise. Right? And maybe in a world where the discourse is already so broken, maybe, just maybe, he's the perfect person for the job. Maybe it was always going to be this way. And if it's Taika, we can at least sort of have that little asterisk, have that little, but it's Taika kind of thing. I don't know. I can't really tell. But when I was thinking about this, right, when I was writing the original script, that's kind of what I thought. I thought, dude, this is like horrible. And then I thought, it's already horrible. It's probably going to be horrible no matter what. Maybe Taika's the perfect person for it because he could break some of that. Like maybe some of that will, some of those narratives will at least have a new kind of chapter, right? I don't know. Could be really interesting. Now, let's talk about the film itself, his creative genius, right? On the one side, I think that Taika... here's the... let's go to Poll Town. Let's go to Poll Town. I gotta know what you think about this. We gotta go to Poll Town on this, okay? Do you think Taika will make a more serious Star Wars movie than his Thor stuff? This is a pretty important question. It's a pretty important question. Wait, Star Wars fans are divisive? Says Michael. Mike Stan Shell Porter. Yeah, man. It's hot in here. I gotta get the AC going. By the way, look at this dope Spider-Man shirt. Peter 1, Peter 2, Peter 3. Come on, man. He said it was more sensitive, didn't he? I'm not sure. He might have said that, yeah. Oh man, see, this is kind of what I'm talking about, though. We're getting to the heart of it, aren't we? We're getting to the heart of it, aren't we? Oh, thanks, Adam. Okay, let's talk about this. 54% of you think yes. 46% of you, and it's shifting, right? But a whole bunch of you say no. Will Taika make a more serious Star Wars movie than his Thor movie? Here's the deal, man. If you hire Taika, I think you hire Taika to be Taika. You know? Like, why even hire him if you're not going to let him do his thing? And so, frankly, just like the first question, I don't really see a scenario in which Taika doesn't Taika. even though he's playing in the Star Wars sandbox. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't see him making this, like, I don't see him trying to make a redo of somebody else's Star Wars movie. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, I feel like you're probably guaranteed some Taika shit where, like, for instance, in Love and Thunder, right? Where he says, you know, whatever, not for long or whatever, and the king goes, ooh. And it's funny, you know, and it's funny. In isolation, it's really funny. It's got that kind of, like, New Zealand humor shit, you know? Like, that's Taika, you know, rock, paper, scissors jokes and shit like that, Korg-esque type things. I 100% think that all of that shit is on the table for a Taika Star Wars movie. Right? Right? Like, do you really think Taika's going to make a Star Wars movie and not have Taika humor and Taika stuff like that in it? Let's ask another question. Let's ask another question. Do you want Taika humor in a Star Wars movie? Do you want it? Do you want it? What do you think? If it's scoundrels, what's wrong with comedy? I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with comedy. I think the first Star Wars movie has a lot of comedy in it. I think the Han Solo character, I think C-3PO, I think there's comedy there for sure. But I think there's a difference between, like, comedy that's within the world that's, like, feels Star Wars and Taika Waititi humor. Like, I feel Taika humor is just so distinct. You know? It's so distinct. You know, like Chris saying, like, I want to talk about the temple. And the other dude's like, I don't want to talk about the temple. And he's like, yeah, I know, but if we were to talk about the temple, it's like SNL skit filling air, you know, just kind of really dry and ironic. You know what I mean? So, look, 66% of you, by the way, nice. Order 66. Nice. Say, no, you don't want it. I mean, what do you think's going to happen, dude? Like, you hired Taika Waititi. What do you think is going to happen? That's absolutely going to happen. So, on the one hand, I'm like, damn, I don't know about that shit. Like, straight up, I don't know. Like, I don't know about, like, an imperial, you know, dude being like, what do you mean, blah, 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 blah. You know, like some shit like that. I don't know about that. I don't know about some hero character. Like, he could maybe do some swashbuckling, you know, kind of humor, but it would need to be, like, pretty reined in. And I gotta be honest, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be. Now, counterpoint to this, with that, you know, style of humor, Taika also has an incredible ability to tell really human stories and to really engage the audience. Again, like Jojo Rabbit is incredible. Hunt for the Wilder People is incredible. I think Ragnarok is incredible. He has the kind of creative swagger that I think is necessary to take Star Wars into its next phase or give Star Wars new life. You know, the real problem with Star Wars is a tough nut to crack, where it is essentially, it is so tied to nostalgia that the further you venture away from that, the harder it is to even say that it's Star Wars, which Taika has actually talked about. He's talked about this, right? Where he said, like, yeah, if it's just science fiction stuff and you remove all the Star Wars elements from it, then it's not even really Star Wars, right? So, on the one hand, his humor and that kind of stuff really does bother me, but he does have something that I don't think many of the other people that are working on Star Wars right now actually has. Like Jon Favreau, right? Love Favreau. He's done incredible films. I love The Mandalorian. He's done some really incredible stuff, but he doesn't have that creative force of nature energy that Taika has. He just doesn't, right? Like, he just doesn't. Same with Dave Filoni. I feel like Dave Filoni gets Star Wars in a way that, like, other people just don't, but I don't know that he has the gusto and the just, like, bananas type vision that could really take Star Wars into a whole new place, right? Like, I really like Michael Waldron, the idea of Waldron getting his hands on Star Wars, because that dude's a genius. He's very wacky in the way he thinks, and he could, like, really stretch things, take chances, and do something bold. Taika is that guy. You know what I mean? Like, he could absolutely do that. And in a world where we're just basically like, Kenobi, you know, down the fucking assembly line. Boba Fett, down the assembly line. Fucking Andor, even though I think Andor is going to have vision, and some of the stuff I'm hearing about it is awesome. You know, it does still feel product-y in a lot of ways, right? Like, we had this popular show, let's do it. Popular, or popular movie, popular show, stamp it down the line. So, in a world where Star Wars lacks some serious creative vision, Taika could be the answer. Really and truly. He could absolutely be that man. He could be that guy to take it into the next level and to just show us what new Star Wars could be like. You know? What does Star Wars look like when it's detached from these other characters while it's still trying to be nostalgic but forging its own path? He's literally that guy. You know what I mean? He's that guy. So, again, point, counterpoint. I don't know, man. Okay, so let's talk about the production of this film. Why do we feel, or what? Maybe it's just me. Okay, you guys will have to let me know if you're on the same page as me or not. Why does it feel like Kathy will hire people that have style and vision, and then have so much trouble when they try to use their style and vision, right? So I'm thinking about Lord and Miller, Gareth Edwards, even Rian Johnson, even though she loved Rian Johnson's, vision and stuff like that. Classically, Lucasfilm has trouble collaborating with creatives when they want to do their version of Star Wars. It's like, why do I kind of feel like Taika himself is going to be so constrained, right? We talked about the interview he gave, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, where he said, somebody asked him, like, Kathy, basically it was like, Kathy fires a lot of people. You know what I mean? What do you think about that? And he's like, it might happen to me. You know what I mean? And, he wants to know if the movie will get made and all these different things. But I'm wondering, with a person that doesn't have a script finalized, what's he going to turn in? And how is Lucasfilm going to be able to handle this? Again, there's point counterpoint here, because on the one hand, this feels like a horrible partnership. Horrible. Lucasfilm, the company that fires people with 2.5 weeks of principal photography left, and then reworks the movie completely. Like, Lucasfilm, the company that basically told Gareth Edwards to shut the F up and brought in the homie to fix his movie. Like, I don't know. That doesn't seem like the best environment for a person like Taika to create. Like, Feige lets Taika, and then he pulls it together in, reshoots and edits and things like that, right? I really like... Tony Gilroy, yeah, that's the guy. I think it's wild to think about a world in which Taika might feel crunch and pressure from Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm has all of these expectations on what this movie should be and what the future of Star Wars is going to be. And it's the first Star Wars movie in so long. And that box office, I'm telling you right now, the box office take for the next Star Wars movie is going to be so reported on. It is going to be so heavily scrutinized because the Star Wars brand has kind of been able to hide behind Disney Plus, and we really don't know how well these shows are doing outside of Nelson numbers. Like, what's going on here? How many people are still paying for Star Wars? Where's the brand at? These are the questions that we don't know. So it just feels like this is like the weirdest scenario here, bro, where you've got the company that is probably the worst at collaborating with people, and you've got the dude that's the fucking wildest filmmaker out there right now. Crazy. Crazy, right? Absolutely crazy to think about. On the one hand, it seems like a disaster. On the other hand, it could forge something truly great. And if Kathy and Lucasfilm are willing to bend a little bit and to actually learn how to collaborate with a guy like Taika, then they could probably collaborate with anybody. And if they were able to figure this out, again, it could forge a path for future Star Wars content and show us a version of Star Wars that's truly unique and really, really crazy. So, for me, man, like, I thought a lot about this, right? I thought a lot about this, and it seems like it's on the razor's edge for me. You know what I mean? It's on the razor's edge. And coming off a movie like Love and Thunder, I think makes it even more interesting because this is not a very well-received film. I know there are a lot of people that really enjoy it, and that is absolutely cool. Like, that is dope. I'm glad you had a good time with it. I'm glad you're liking it. And as somebody who really liked Multiverse of Madness, even though that was divided as well, I get it, man. I've been there, right? But I just don't know, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? People conflict directing with writing. He directs his own films that he wrote and directs things he didn't write. Mando, he didn't write. He directed. Thor, he wrote and directed. See the difference? Yeah. But I would argue there's a difference between Ragnarok and Love and Thunder. You know? Do not forget that any writer-director working on Star Wars will have Filoni oversight to keep things from going off the rails. Filoni can help rein in Taika. I think that's a good point, Santa. I mean, that's fair, right? We're yet to kind of see Dave's new role, in my opinion, make much of a difference as far as content is concerned, though, because you have Boba and you have Kenobi, which both are pretty not that great, in my opinion. I'd like to believe that you're right and that Dave could rein somebody in and really make them feel or make them do things that make the film feel like Star Wars. But until I see like actual evidence of that, I don't know that I can extend that to this movie, you know? I think it's a fair point to bring up, but also not really sure. You know, I'm just not sure about that. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case. I've given up on future Star Wars projects. I think Disney has ruined it. A lot of people agree. By the way, again, I will tell you that fan edit, man, the fan edit that Kai made, and the video's doing really well from yesterday, and people are really just liking this fan edit of Kenobi. I thought it was fantastic. Go check that shit out. It was really cool. Check that out, man. Taika finishes the Ewok trilogy. Woo! Josh, give us a yes or no answer. You want Taika or not? I do not. After everything that I just said, and after thinking about this a lot, I do not want Taika doing Star Wars. That's just kind of where I'm at with it. I can see a lot of reasons and possible explanations as to why it could work and why it could be great. Why it could be great. Not just good, but great. But for me personally, like, nah, fam. Nah. Not for me. So, yeah, I'd rather have something else going on, you know? I'd rather have a new trilogy, if I'm being honest. Like, I gotta be honest, I don't even really want, like, these one-off films. I don't want them to abandon the trilogy concept or the trilogy idea. I want trilogies. And I want, like, one visionary to sort of oversee a trilogy. That's what I want. You know? Doesn't even have to necessarily be a trilogy that's really strongly attached to everything else we have with Star Wars. Like, you know, we had the Skywalker saga. Maybe we start a whole new saga. Maybe it's a whole new saga, and we have a new trilogy. This is the new Star Wars, and it's a trilogy. You know? Oh, I like Taika. Don't get me wrong, Sean. I like Taika. But it's not even so much the movie Love and Thunder, even though I didn't like that movie. It's really the way he's conducted himself on the press tours. It's, you know, it's a lot of what I just talked about. It's a lot of what I just talked about for the last, like, 40 minutes. So, yeah. Yeah. Matt Reeves is my pick for anything recently. Matt Reeves is good. Matt Reeves is good. I don't know that he's a visionary, though. You know, like, I don't see Matt as, like, somebody that I would really want, like, to do Star Wars and do a whole new trilogy. I don't really see him as a visionary. You know what I mean? But he's good. I mean, he's a fundamentally good director. I think he's really good. Yeah, I think he's really good at creating mood. You know? Got a nice style. Shit like that, so. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get into some Q's and some A's, man. Let's go over these super chats. And then I kind of want to react to some videos. Y'all got some fun, nerdy videos that you want me to react to? What should we react to? Is there react to stuff? Oh, you weren't here for the last 40 minutes? Oh, well, just for you, let me do a redux on everything that I just said. Except, fuck, no! No fucking way! No. You don't say that. Okay, let's go over these super chats. I want to watch the new Dragon Ball fan movie, man. React to my sick Apex montage, Josh. It's nerdy for sure. Yo, hit me up. Oh, Mando leak trailer. I'm thinking about doing a whole video on that. I wasn't expecting you to repeat it. I didn't know what the fuck the convo was about. Okay, anyway. Rit Proctor with a $10 holla says, am I the only one who wants Soulja Boy to be the villain of Captain America 4? I mean, with the multiverse now, anything is possible. LOL, I am joking, or am I? I mean, who are they going to use for the villain? Yeah, I'm not sure. Couple of different options that they could do with the villain. I mean, I'll tell you, the best thing that they should do is bring Chris Evans back, have him be Hydra Cap from maybe the multiverse or something, and have Sam Wilson Cap versus Hydra Cap played by Chris Evans. That's like, that would be the dopest dope, man. That would be the dopest dope. They're probably not going to do that, which is unfortunate, but that would be the fire. So I've heard that Red Skull's daughter could be involved. Sin. She's pretty cool. Red Skull could even be involved, man. Like, why not just do Red Skull? You know? Like, after Cap puts the Infinity Stones back and shit like that, you know? Matthew, again, we talked about the motivational thing. I hope that I was able to help you in some way. Dr. Sunshine with a $10 holla says, what if Maul arrived to kill Kenobi but fought Vader to get through him and was yelling about how he deserved to kill Kenobi and won't let anyone else? Then we could have got Maul versus Vader versus Obi. Love you. That would have been super fun. Very, very fanboy dreaming there. But I'm still into it. I think it would be kind of cool. So I'm not against that, Dr. Sunshine. And some more like fan servicey stuff like that would be cool. So Drew Smith says the goats in Love and Thunder were actually a representation of Taika himself. Every time he opens his mouth, it is annoying AF. But damn it, he is still the goat. Damn. Damn. That's kind of mind-blowing. I don't know exactly how to take that, but damn. Impressive, Drew. Most impressive. The Saviors, welcome back to the Nerd Vengers, man. Always good to see you in the tower. Enrique says, check out General in Discord. Dope art. Oh, let me check it out. Check it out. Let me check it out. Let's check it out. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Some scrolly-olies? Is that what you're talking about? Some scrolly-olies? I like those scrolly-olies. That's pretty cool. That's pretty chill, man. Thank you. Thank you, bruh. Let's see here. Moosty says, why didn't Thanos just ask Shenron, Eternity, to kill half of life? All he needs is the Bifrost. Also, Thor should have gave power to Guardians of the Galaxy. I know, bro. I know. That's true. That's true. The Thor giving powers to the kids shit is kind of whack. Dude, I gotta get a whole new mixing board. This thing is so stupid, dude. I get all these audio issues now. Sucks. Yeah, I know what you're saying, brother. And then Eternity being a wishing stone. I mean, come on, dude. Why didn't Thanos just do that? I don't know. I don't have a good answer for you. Matei says, I get not liking Love and Thunder. I didn't love it either. 6.5 out of 10 for me. But seeing everybody turn on him now as if he hasn't been pumping out top-tier movies for 15 years makes me cringe. He's a great director. I think he's a great director too, but it's also fair. Like, look, you might think it sucks that all these people are turning on Taika, but they are. You know, like, I don't know what to say. Like, that is what it is. Like, he just made a divisive Marvel movie. He followed up one of the best movies in the MCU with one of the really low-tier ones, in my opinion. That's going to naturally come with some people kind of turning on him. You know what I mean? So I understand where you're coming from, Matei. But it's a game of what have you done for me lately? And it's also like when you do these big pop culture movies, dude, like that's what happens. Like it's kind of make or break every time, you know? Low Live says, Taika just ruined my favorite comic run. Killed Noel and KIB Venom. Oh, King and Black Venom. Without even touching them. I don't want to see some ask backwards Jar Jar Binks wars. Sozin's comment says, the only Star Wars movie I actually see Taika making is a Jar Jar spinoff, bro. I don't want him near anything too deep or canon. I mean, that, you know, case in point, as it were. Flatbread Zombie says, Gore needed more screen time. He was great. I needed more exposition on the all-black or null cameo or mention. No Beta Ray Bill after 4 movies is a slap in my wiener. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I do. And I appreciate the support. And, yeah, Null, incredible. Venom Connections, incredible. No Beta Ray Bill. Yeah, man. It's true. It's true. Renee says for a $10 holla, I think that if Taika ends up doing a Star Wars movie, he should be given the Droids movie to do. I think those types of characters would really lend themselves to his humor. P.S. Don't tell my wife about this. Well, thank you, Renee. I appreciate the love. And yeah, that's not a bad idea, bro. I gotta unplug this shit. I can't believe this. I probably have to go after the Q&A, guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to like react to videos and stuff, but like with this stupid problem I'm having, like I gotta go out and get a whole new mixer today. It's really irritating, man. So, but this is kind of an older one, but yeah, I gotta go take care of this shit. You guys can still hear me okay, right? Y'all can hear me okay? Because I just can't monitor or hear myself anymore, so. But yeah, Renee, I think that's true, man. Like the droid kind of humor, like there's, like his humor can work in Star Wars for sure. But, yeah, it's just, I think that it was just a little too much with Love and Thunder. And again, you know, we just went over this for like, you know, the whole beginning of the stream here today. But yeah, it's just, it might not be the right fit for the right time, you know? T'Challa says, did you not like the Taika directed Mandalorian episode? I feel like a lot of people are forgetting that he already had his hands on Star Wars before. I liked that episode, but the beginning of that episode was right on the line for me. The scene that he had with the stormtroopers was very Taika, and it was a little too much. Like, yo, real talk, just a little too much, bro. So, yeah, I do remember that episode, and while I did like that episode, there's some Taika stuff in there that I didn't like. And I'm worried that if he does Star Wars, there'll be more of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Aiden says Taika could bring Star Wars out of this stupid hole we're in. Or he could just bury us further down. That's the risk with Taika. Yeah, Aiden, 100% agree. I think that's a good way to say it, too. It's the ability for him to really form a new path forward, to really give us some good juice, but also to kind of wreck it even more, right? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Appreciate the love. Masma says, I think even if Star Wars Taika movie isn't well received, new people will pick up his ideas and run with them, possibly to better effect. I think that is absolutely fair, but maybe I'm just like this uber fanboy that's like, you know, just really not loving where Star Wars is currently at. But I don't want a not well received Taika Star Wars movie. I don't want that on the report card. I don't want that for the fan base. I don't want that for the discourse. I don't want it for Star Wars. So while that's a fair point, and it's possible that people could pick up the pieces and move forward, that's not what I want for Star Wars right now. You know what I mean? Like, no, thank you. David says she hires creatives and then tries to correct them because it makes her feel like she is more creative or smarter. Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. I just think that she hires with one kind of a mind, which is like this Hollywood producer-esque, like what's going to be the headline, what's going to create buzz. She's 20 years behind the times, and she thinks that getting these types of high-profile Hollywood folk will make fans really happy. On the other hand, I think she doesn't understand why they're not just making Star Wars the way she thinks Star Wars should be made, and she puts a lot of constraints on their process. So that's what I think is going on there. Trev says, Taika finishes the Ewok trilogy. My God, man. My God, let's go. Lord Vito says, Snyder Darth Bane series. Yeah, I think Snyder and that ship with Star Wars has absolutely sailed as well because he did pitch and they said no, and now he's taking that pitch, reworking it, and making it into Rebel Moon. So I think Rebel Moon's going to be big. I think it's going to be massive for Netflix, for Zach, and I think a lot of Star Wars fans are going to love that shit. So if Rebel Moon's really successful, then Snyder's just going to stick over there. You know what I mean? Aiden says, Matt Reeves is my pick. We went over that. Matt's good. John Watts, though. John Watts is good. I like John Watts. I don't know if he has vision like that, though, you know? Austin says, Josh, 11 months. It says 12 months for me. You should check out the Star Wars Larry. It's also a great cut. Okay, cool. Cool. Maybe I'll check that on out, my friend. Thank you so much. Sozan's comment says, as a member for 3 months, you should watch the Kylo Ren vs. Darth Vader fan film by Seize the Frame. It's like 10 minutes long, though. May the Force be with you. Yeah, the other one is like 11 minutes long, too. The Dragon Ball one. But unfortunately, like, I can't do it. Like, my audio is just jacked, and I'm not trying to watch a fan film with jacked audio. So, maybe we'll do that on Thursday. In fact, I'm going to try. I'll make it a point to try to go get a new mixer today and go work on this. And then, yeah, dude, let's do it. Let's react to some shit on Thursday. We'll react to maybe this Vader versus Kylo Ren thing. We'll react to the Dragon Ball fan film. And if you guys come up with some other stuff that you want me to watch, we'll do it on Thursday. All right? Colt Culprit says a Taika pod racing movie could be fun. That's true. That's true. It could be pretty fun. And Crazed Panda, member for 25 months. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. Thanks for the love, man. Says, I think Dennis Villeneuve should get a trilogy. What he did with Dune was the vibe I wanted for Star Wars. Yeah, he is a dude that's got vision, for sure. I think he could do something pretty interesting with a whole trilogy. So, yeah, I'm actually with it on that, bro. The real Jesse Lee Reed says, Quentin Tarantino has said he wants to do a Star Trek film. That also fell apart. But yes, Paramount declined. Would Quentin's Star Wars film be desirable? I say yes. Nah, I don't think so, brother. Quentin's stories, his movies really are about incredibly tense dialogue sequences, you know? Well-directed action sequences, but really it's all about the tension, the drama, really interesting dialogue. And that's not the strengths of Star Wars. Like, Star Wars is more operatic. It's more thematic. You know, it's mystical. It's mythic. And I don't think Tarantino's a good fit for that, you know? Thanks, Nerd Ventures fam. Stepdad passed yesterday. Needed this stream. F Cancer says RF Gaming Channel. Man. That's a tough one, brother. That is a tough one, and I hope you're staying strong. And just get a little love in the chat for RF Gaming Channel. And I'm glad this stream was good for you, my friend. Ross says, Miss Marvel finale tonight. Hammer vs. Hammer. Best romantic comedy. Wait, what? Hammer vs. Sickle. Best romantic comedy. Is that what it is? I don't even know what you're saying there. I don't even know what you're saying there, bro. Jack D. Whiskey says, Darth Melvin to direct Star Wars. Never heard of her. I don't know who this lady is, but maybe she'd be good. Jack, maybe she'd be good. Maybe. What else is going on, guys? I'm only gonna kick it probably for like 10 more minutes. I apologize. I wanted to do a longer stream today, but this audio issue is like really irritating. So it's time to just get it fixed. My keyboard is a piece of shit. Oof, that's rough. Hey, grandfather Josh. Wait, what? What you say? Vito, what's up with the freaking NASA, man? When's the Black Panther 2 trailer coming out? A couple of weeks. I bet it's coming for San Diego Comic-Con, dude. And I'm so excited for San Diego Comic-Con. It's going down in a couple of weeks at San Diego Comic-Con. Comic-Con. Yeah. Mjolnir versus Stormbreaker. Oh, okay, right on. Josh, I don't want Star Wars to flop either, but Star Wars needs ideas. I agree with you, Moss. Maybe he's the guy for it. You know, maybe he is. I just think it's like wild that we've arrived here, you know. Star Wars Theory to direct? I mean, that would be interesting. That would certainly be interesting. Go Kai. Yeah, man. Have I seen the JWST images yet? There's at least 4 now. What is that? The multiverse stuff? Is that the NASA stuff? Did we figure out the multiverse? Or what? What's going on? That's the new telescope? What'd they find? On Nerd Theory, how come you got mad at Kansas Beef? What did he do? Oh, I have no idea, dude. I don't like his energy. You know? I see like what he says in Super Chats, and I smell it, and I'm like, smells like somebody I want to jack up against a pinball machine. You know? I don't know the guy. I don't know what he did. But I choose violence. You know what I mean? They found Victoria's Secret? Oh, shit. Damn. NASA getting it done. NASA getting it done. That's what I'm talking about. Evidence of aliens? Hot damn. You can actually see the Watcher on the far between galaxies watching over us. Oh, that's cool. Thanks, Obama. Do I like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Nah, bro. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Oh, my God. Here come all the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans. But in all honesty, we just want passion put into new projects. That's true. They glimpsed the face of God, and she didn't like it. She's coming for us now. Ah, shit. You played any Magic lately? Frex, what's up, brother? Always love seeing you coming in with the MTG questions. I'm supposed to play tonight. Tuesday nights is usually when my pod plays. And we'll see, man. Bro, my buddy's doing this thing, this really annoying thing, where I love my Elminster deck, and it's strong. You know what I mean? I get it. It's a strong deck. But my buddy keeps playing his Tasha deck, and his Tasha deck, essentially what he does is he mills a bunch of my cards, and then he plays my own spells. He uses my own deck against me, and I don't want to do that anymore. Anytime he plays Tasha, nope. I'm not playing Elminster. I'm not doing it. So I get all this, dude, all this stuff looks really crazy. Like all this NASA stuff and like the galaxy and shit. But like, what is this exactly? Like, what is this? The Carina Nebula? I mean, it looks cool. Where's the aliens? Kerl, welcome to the Nerd Vengers. You are a Nerd Venger now, and I like that Doom and Kang profile picture you got. Should I do a little screen share? Should I show you all something? It's more data, yo. Huh? What you mean? It's more data. What does that even mean? I mean, that looks pretty cool, huh? Looks like a Thor Love and Thunder poster. It's pretty wild. Quantum Realm. They found the Quantum Realm. Cool. Looks cool. What's this? A visual grouping of 5 galaxies together, huh? That's cool. Damn. That's pretty sure. I don't know what it means, but it sounds cool. Looks cool. Yeah. Probably more stuff to come out throughout the day, hopefully. It's pretty chill. Kind of into it. Yeah. Yeah. It's an incursion? Aw, shit. That's a planet? Wait, what? What are you talking about? Star Wars is not a fucking comedy! Says time to relax. Bro, it's time to relax for you. Holy shit, dude. It's CGI? Oh, man. Josh, was that not the Celestials at the Gods meeting in Thor? I feel like everyone not paying attention to it. No, it is the Celestials. It's just hard to take any of that shit seriously. Like, you know, I said this, but it's like, you got a rock, paper, scissors Game of Thrones god. You got a dumpling god. Like, how am I supposed to take anything from that sequence seriously? You know what I mean? Like, it's... To put into perspective, the picture with all the galaxies is the size of a grain of sand held at arm's distance. What? Man, it's crazy to think all this shit can end at any moment and time, and we'd never know. I know, right? It is wild. It is wild to contemplate that. For sure. Yes, I did. I did see that Darth Fernandez or Fernando, and it was cool. What's my favorite Nolan movie? And what kind of Star Wars movie would he make? I don't think he's a good fit for Star Wars either. But I don't know. Probably Inception, I guess, is my favorite Nolan movie. I don't know. Damn, you choose violent? That's a little too far. You act like Kansas Beef is a huge bully. Oh, I don't know anything about him, dude. I don't know anything about him. And I'm not advocating for violence, you know, but just this vibe this guy puts off, man. The vibe this guy puts off, it makes me want to like lock him in a locker, you know, like show him my favorite hill for sledding and then push him down the hill without a sled, you know. I don't know, man. I gotta be honest with you. I'm pretty sure it's on site for Kansas City, dude. Like, if I see that dude, if I smell that dude, it's on site. You know. So, after seeing Thor 4, do you think Black Adam will be better? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I don't know. There's nothing I've seen of Black Adam that's actually made me think it will be good. But that doesn't mean that it can't be good. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Black Adam looks good? Like, anybody legitimately think that movie's going to be good? I don't know about that. Oh, no. I am more excited legitimately for, there's a movie coming out, I think it's called Good Samaritan, with Rocky, and he's going to be a superhero. So I got a superhero movie coming out with Sylvester Stallone. I'm legitimately more excited for that than I am Black Adam. You know? Like, The Rock is not a good actor. And Warner Brothers does not have a great track record. They've changed the Black Adam character. You're going to get a headless, faceless Superman tease in it. And that's the best they could do. Like, no, fam. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care about that. Do I think Miss Marvel's going to have a good finale? I sure hope so, man. I'm going to check it out. I sure hope so. Hey, yo, says Elisa. What's up, baby? His flying looks whack. Rock vs. Cena, though. What about it? Is Cena in the movie? Pitch meeting skit on The Rock is so funny. Okay, I'll have to check it out. The Rock has decent range? What? Bro, what are you talking about? Now I gotta know. Where is this range? What is the film, TV show, or whatever where you see range from The Rock? What? Come on, man. Range? What range, dude? You're talking about the guy that said it's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. That guy? He doesn't have range. He doesn't have bars either. Holy shit. Hey, right on, Aiden. No worries, brother. Oh, yeah. Is he decent in ballers? My pinky toe has more range. Nice. Josh diss track. not gonna diss track The Rock. There's no need. Okay, so Harris says, I work with people that made the game plan, Race to Rich Mountain, and they say he's great with great energy, but has no range. See, like, I feel like his type of energy would be exhausting. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a family vacation or like a vacation with Rock would be horrible. You'd like wake up, you know, hungover after, you know, too many beers at the resort bar, you know, and Rock's there like doing his taxes after having worked out for 4 hours in the morning. What's going on, man? Rock here, just you know, killing it, crushing it here in the Iron Palace. Like, bro, this is the condo. Yeah, it's the Iron Palace now. Oh man, you want some eggs? I'm gonna make 16 eggs into an omelet. Just signing multi-million-dollar deals. I'm like, bro, like I want to fucking put on Sports Center, have a blinker, you know, maybe scratch my belly. Like, shut up. You're exhausting. You're fucking exhausting, Rock. Holy shit. Maybe that's just me. 40 pancakes with organic syrup. Mm-hmm. I want Doom 2. Says the man who is talking about getting up early to work out himself. You want his energy. Nah. Nah. Look, I'm all about doing the things that you gotta do, but let's not act like it's fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like, I hate this idea of, like, all these motivational gurus and all these people like David Goggins and all these people like, bro, yes, should people, you know, fight against laziness? Like, dude, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, leader of like 40 million people, the most powerful man on the planet. He says in Meditations that he has trouble getting out of bed. We all struggle with this shit. All of us. One of the most thoughtful, powerful, influential human beings ever. People that literally thought this dude was a god. And in his diary, he talks about not wanting to leave the comfort and warmth of his bed. Okay? We all deal with this shit. But some of these motherfuckers turn that into a drug. They're not actually, like, I don't want to get too deep on this shit, but like that kind of energy and that kind of like just be all you can be at all moments, and that's how I live, and I fucking let's go, and you know, you gotta run till your dick falls off or you're not a man and all that shit. No, dude, fuck that. Fuck that. You know? Like, yeah, life is hard, and you're gonna need to struggle against things, including your own human nature, if you want to get out there and do some shit. But at the end of the day, if you don't have any shit to do, maybe it is okay if you binge watch some shit and hang out on the couch all day. Because it's life, and you're gonna fucking die one day anyways. You know what I mean? Like, I think the motivational, that whole vibe and that whole, like, live your life every day as if you gotta do this, that, second, and the third. It's like, nah, man. That's not real. You know what I mean? That's not real. Anyway. I don't want his energy, but I think that his deltoids are pretty sick. I would deal with his deltoids. You know what I mean? It's about drive. It's about power. No, sometimes it's about getting a big bowl of cereal, taking like 30 blinkers, and watching the fucking X-Men 90s cartoon. Sometimes that's what it's about, Rock. You know what I mean? Holy shit. I get depressed if I don't work out. Yeah, for sure. You know? Different strokes for different folks, man. Like, here's the thing, okay? Josh, I'm canceling my membership, unsubscribing for both channels, and making Taika narrate the rest of your life. Ah, shit. Okay. Here's what it is, okay? I like to work, and I like to make progress, and I like to make content, and I like to build this business. You know what I mean? And I like to have nerdy things, and I like to eat good food, and I like these things, okay? But, like, I can't sit up here and honestly tell y'all that if I was built in a different way, that I would still do all the shit I do. I'm predisposed, and there's something in my gene makeup that makes me want to do this stuff and makes me want to be successful and all that. Like, I'm not special. I'm lucky, and that I just happen to have a certain kind of nature that fits in to being able to, you know, make progress and provide for my family. You know what I mean? There's other people out there that just want to work their job so that they can afford, you know, food and whatever, and then they want to get home and play fucking video games all day. Some people are just degenerates, and I think that's fucking fine as well. Different strokes, different folks, and this whole, like, you gotta be a fucking killer and just pull yourself up by your bootstraps and all that shit. Nah, man, people are just built differently, and at the end of the day, like, fuck that. If you just want to chill, then do that. You know what I mean? So that's the take. That's the take. Like, I feel a lot like y'all know about Asmongold, right? Like, dude, I feel like if Asmongold was not a successful streamer, he would just be working at 7-Eleven, trying to duck out as early as possible, not paying attention to shit because who gives a fuck, and then he'd be back playing video games all day, watching shit all day. And, like, there's a beauty in Asmon just being like, yeah, that's who I am. That's what I want to do. I'm a total degenerate. Do you know what I mean? So, look, if you're the type of person that, like, you want all this success and that's what's going to make you happy and you feel compelled to do that, by all means, do it. You know what I mean? If you're the type of person that just kind of wants to have a career that's kind of minimal for you to be able to provide and you want to watch anime all fucking day, then do that. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't even know how we got down to this rabbit hole. It's probably Moss's fault. I used to feel differently about this, by the way. When I was younger, I would feel like, dude, everybody's got to be motivational. You got to take control of your life. It's about drive. It's about power. You know what I mean? Like, I used to literally be more of that kind of a guy. And then I just realized, like, that's just not it for some people. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Like, it's all good, man. You know? It's all good. Yeah. I thought it was about nerdy shit. Yeah. I'm confused. What are we talking about? I don't know, bro. I'm confused too. I take the blame. Yes, you should, Moss. You should. Yeah. Yeah. Josh, you all about the brand, but hating on this guy who's walking, talking brand. I respect Rock's brand consistency, but there's a lack of authenticity there. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Y'all confused, but I am confident. I am confident. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'm going to get on out of here. Much love to you all. I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys hanging out, man. I appreciate the soupies. I appreciate you being a member. I appreciate the love. And I'll see you guys real freaking soon. I got a ton of fun videos on the way. I'm going to go try to take care of this soundboard thing so that we can do a longer stream on Thursday. And much love to you, okay? As I always say, I hope you're having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Is everybody gone? Did everybody leave? Got a little weird there. Did I just get motivated about not being motivated? What happened? I'm just saying, live your life. That's all I'm saying. Come up with your own metrics. Your own take. You know? Shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm trying to say, man. You know? Josh, you always make it weird. No, you know, you knocked Dwayne down and then kept. That'd be all good. It's all good. Member stream tomorrow at noon. I'll see y'all there. Should be good time. Should be good time, man. And it's hot as balls in this office right now, guys. I was like, like I had fun on this stream, but I'm gonna be real with the audio issues and with it being hotter than a freaking ball sack in here. I'm a little irritated. I mean, I'm a little irritated right now. Like, hot damn. P.O. Box? I'm gonna head to the P.O. Box for sure, man. I'm gonna head to the P.O. Box. I don't even know the address to it, to be honest. But yeah, man, I gotta get out of here, man. Holy shit, it's about drive, it's about power. I gotta go run a half marathon, work out 16 times today. I gotta plan my life. I'm done being a degenerate. I'm done being a nerd. No more shows. No more animes. No more video games. No more fun. Let's just eat vegetables, lift weights, take steroids and never tell anybody about it, and let's fucking go rock. I'm all about it. I'm all about being a walking billboard. Contradictory, shaming, unrealistic expectations. Motherfucker, let's go.